Okay, here is what we found in June, metal detecting in Phoenix area parks. Not much, because I'm only going to find it if it's in the shade or on the way to shade. Anyway, we'll start with the trash. Up top here we got a bunch of bottle caps, soda tops. We got some non-metal stuff. You're looking at the ground, so you'll see stuff like this. I think it's a yucca seed pod. Glasses. These are actually like reading glasses. Find a lot of army mans. And this was right next to some metal stuff. It had metal underneath it. Now, here are the Beaver Tails. My friend found this one. We're wondering if maybe that was for a whole ring to play and somebody won a Coke that they never redeemed. Cell phone and part of another cell phone. And just some odds and ends, little copper pieces, aluminum pieces, and an old school fuse. That was kind of neat to find downtown by parking spaces. Nickels, dimes, and quarters. That one's kind of old. It's a 1956. So, kind of neat to find. Another thing I find the most of is always the Zinkins, the Zinc Lincoln pennies. I have cans of these. I take soup cans and I fill them up, and I got almost 3 full cans now. That's something neat. We better censor that from view. These are the copper pennies. Different degrees of condition. It's always neat to find them. I like the sound that they make. I like the way they look. They seem like actual money. I keep them separate from the Zinkins. Here's some other odds and ends. I always find zipper pulls. It makes you wonder what people are doing out in the parks. Chain link. There's kind of a nice valve cover. Ooh, blingy. I usually find a key or a couple of keys and a bunch of steel. These always sound pretty good. It's kind of a disappointment when you find them, but I actually throw them in a can and I use them from time to time for projects around the house. Okay, the best stuff that I found right here. Sorry for the fast pan. This is part of an old toy gun. Now, I wish I had found the hole like a rifle. That's where you put your fake bullets in. This spins up, it swivels up, but it's busted there, so yeah, maybe it will swivel a little bit. Had to clean that up, but I knew right away what it was, and I looked for the rest of the gun, and I could not find it, unfortunately. Some sort of a tag. Oh, yeah, APS. I think that's our local service provider for utilities. Capital D from a typewriter or something. These are sort of neat. Little gold-plated buttons. I found these kind of deep. I don't know if they're old or not. I'm going to get some other opinions on that. By the way, I would love to have your opinions on the things that I found. If you see something here and you could tell me about it, I would love to hear about it. A little 22 shell. It's another one of those things I find quite often. I think it's aluminum. It's very, very soft. First I thought these were silver, but I find them all over the place. New York pendant. Found one ring this month. Little copper ring. And this is a little tiny bracelet. Like a kid's bracelet. It's also copper. A crucifix. This is pretty heavy copper. And it's plated in silver. Or was. Now this looks like an ancient coin, but I think it's just a piece of costume jewelry or something. But doesn't it look like something at first? You're like, wow, I found an ancient thing. And then two more things. This is magnetic. I think it's magnetite. Nice tumbled magnetite. Now I've never... this I found before. This is a wheat penny. 1957. I think is the date on that one. 1957. Now the only dollar coin I've ever found. Right there. $1. $1 American dollar. It's got Taft on it. Kinda neat to find that. I've never found a dollar coin before. That's my first one. So, I would love to hear any details that you'd have on things like this. I would love to hear what you've found. Or if you just have comments on these things, if you could say, oh yeah, that Taft dollar coin is very common, or whatever. I just like to interact with other people that find treasure. Anyway, that's what I found. Hope you've enjoyed watching. I've enjoyed showing it to you. Please like and subscribe if you have not done so already. And hope you're enjoying these days, these dog days of summer. Like I said, I didn't find much this month because I only find what's in the shade or on the way to shade. So, anyway, stay frosty.